Before we start, if you love real horror stories like this, make sure you subscribe right now, because the next story might be even worse. Now listen carefully. If you ever miss the last school bus, don't wait alone, because sometimes someone else is still waiting too. This happened to me 2 years ago. It was late October, cold. One of those evenings where the air feels empty. Our midterm exams were coming up, and like an idiot, I decided to stay late at school to finally focus. Big mistake. Usually, school ends at 4, but the building stayed open until 7 for students preparing for exams. I stayed until almost 6:45. When I packed my bag and checked my phone, 6:52 p.m. The last school bus leaves at 6:50. I ran down the hallway, through the double doors, across the empty parking lot. The bus was gone. No headlights, no engine, nothing. Just cold wind and that weird silence that makes you feel smaller than you are. Now here's the thing. My house isn't walking distance. It's a 20-minute drive. The next public bus wouldn't come for at least an hour. So I did what anyone would do. I waited. Our school bus stop sits at the edge of campus. One flickering streetlight, one metal bench, trees behind it. No houses nearby, just road and darkness. I sat down, texted my mom. No signal. Perfect. 10 minutes passed, then 20. The wind started getting colder, and that's when I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, dragging, behind me. I turned around. There was an old woman standing near the trees. I hadn't heard a car. I hadn't heard a gate open. She was just there. She looked thin. Her coat was long and dirty, her hair messy, and she was staring directly at me, not blinking, just staring. I forced a polite smile. "Are you waiting for the bus too?" She didn't answer. Instead, in a soft, cracked voice, she asked, "Did you see my son get on the bus?" I thought maybe she was confused. "I don't know. What does he look like?" She stepped closer. Her shoes scraped against the pavement. "He's 12. Blue backpack. He never misses the bus." Something about that sentence felt wrong. Not sad, not desperate, just off. I told her I hadn't seen anyone. She stared at the road, completely still. Then she asked again, "Are you sure?" The streetlight flickered, and for a split second, I swear her shadow didn't match her body. It stretched sideways, like it was trying to move somewhere else. I stood up. "I'm sorry, I really didn't see him." She turned her head slowly, too slowly, and said, "They said he made it home." My stomach dropped. "What?" She took another step. "They said he made it home." Her voice was shaking now. "But he never came inside." The wind stopped, completely. No leaves moving, no traffic, nothing. Just us. Then she asked again, but this time louder. "Did you see him get on the bus?" I froze. My brain felt like static. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know if I should run, or if running would make something worse. So I did the only thing I could think of. I pointed down the road. "There, I think I saw someone walk that way." She turned instantly. Not slowly this time, instantly, and started limping down the road. Her steps were uneven, wrong. Her arms hung stiff at her sides. She didn't look back. She just kept limping, farther and farther, until she disappeared into the darkness. I grabbed my phone again. Still no signal. My hands were shaking. I didn't want to sit down again, but I didn't want to stand either. So I just stayed there, breathing, trying to calm down. 5 minutes passed, then 10. Then I heard something from far down the road. A scream. Not angry, not aggressive, just broken and distant. "He's still on the bus." I don't remember what happened after that. Everything went black. When I woke up, I was in my house, on the couch, my dad sitting next to me. Apparently, a neighbor driving by found me unconscious at the bus stop around 8 p.m. He said I was alone, completely alone. No one else there. The next day, I asked one of the older teachers about it, about the woman, about her son. That's when things got worse. 15 years ago, there was an accident. A school bus crash on that same road. One student died. A 12-year-old boy. Blue backpack. The official report said he died instantly, but the bus driver survived and told police that after the crash, he thought he saw the boy walking away from the bus, into the trees. The boy's body was found inside the wreckage, still strapped to his seat. His mother never accepted it. She kept saying, "They're wrong. He got off the bus. I saw him." She waited at that bus stop every evening for months, rain or shine, until one winter night, she was found there, frozen, still sitting on the bench. Since then, students who stay late sometimes report seeing a woman near the bus stop, asking one question over and over again. And here's the part that still bothers me. The bus route that runs past our school, it doesn't operate after 6:30 p.m. Hasn't for years. But sometimes, late at night, security cameras have caught headlights stopping at that bus stop, opening doors, and then driving away, with no bus registered in the system. I never stay late anymore. I never wait alone. And if I ever miss a bus again, I'm walking, no matter how far it is. Because if someone asks you if you saw their child get on the bus, there's only one safe answer. Don't answer. Just leave before she asks again. If this story gave you chills, leave a comment saying, "I would have run." And subscribe, because next time, the story might be about you.